Gary, tell us a little bit about your career in pro wrestling in Japan.
They approached me in, I think it was Pride 3, and they asked, Pride 11. They asked me if I'd do stuff with New Japan, and I said, yeah, I wanted to jump all over it. I really enjoyed it. It was kind of funny at first doing all this high-flying kicks. People punching me, but not really, and being knocked out, not really, and it was awesome. I really enjoyed myself. I wanted to see if I could do more, but it never came around. Nobody asked me, I didn't ask someone. I was hoping that they would, but nobody ever did.
And Scott, as one of the brilliant minds in professional wrestling, I'm sure you saw Gary's persona in Pride and how charismatic he is. How do you think he would have transitioned over to pro wrestling?
I mean, I think it would be a pretty good transition. Gary's went across multiple disciplines and genres, and especially in Japan with New Japan Pro Wrestling and the strong style, as they call it, it has so many great roots in mixed martial arts coming from Antonio Inoki. And a guy like Gary is the exact type of guy that New Japan loves to. So I don't know how they missed the boat, because you have somebody who's big and menacing looking, who's a class act, who actually knows that when it's time to tear somebody up, he can. But if it's time to go out there and put on a show, he can put on a show. And if you've seen Gary in the MMA world when he's hyping a fight, he gets that wrestling aspect, that showbiz aspect to it, which has now become such a big part of mixed martial arts. So I don't know how, because they very rarely miss the ball there, but Gary from the Pride days, would have been the perfect transition.
Appreciate it.